Nigeria's inflation rate has recorded its biggest increase so far this year, rising to 13.22% in August. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 10, the Inspector General of Police Mohammed Adamu has revealed that 31,000 police officers will be deployed to protect election officials, materials and voters, as well as enforce the rules during the governorship election in Edo State this Saturday. Adamu revealed this at a stakeholders meeting in Benin on Monday. He said the massive deployment is not only to deter misguided political actors, but to show that they will be brought to justice, while those who go out peacefully to exercise their rights will be protected. The IGP urged parents and guardians to keep their children and wards away from being used as thugs by politicians. He also promised that the police would be professional and non-partisan in handling the election, and that the police would not hesitate to clamp down on election riggers and thugs who may want to disrupt the process. At number 9, the police in Kaduna have denied that the attack on Kaduna-bound train on Monday night was carried out by gunmen. The Police Command Public Relations Officer Mohammed Jalige told the News Agency of Nigeria in a telephone interview that the train which left Abuja for Kaduna arrived safely. He said some miscreants threw stones at the moving train around Rijana village, close to Kaduna. The stones broke a glass window of one of the coaches, with the flying glasses hitting a female passenger who suffered minor injury. The command spokesman said no suspects had been arrested yet, but investigations were ongoing to trail those involved in the incident. At number 8, again, the National Broadcasting Commission has warned all broadcasters to adhere to the provisions of the Nigerian Broadcasting Code, regulations and other extant laws ahead of the governorship election in Edo State. In its latest statement issued on Monday by the Deputy Director of Public Affairs, Ekanem Antia, the NBC said it will not hesitate to sanction any broadcaster who contravene its regulations. On August 6, 2020, the organization had warned broadcasters to desist from using or allowing their platforms and facilities to be used for content that might lead to the breakdown of law and order, especially regarding the coverage of elections and announcement of election results. At number 7, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission in Ilorin, Kwara State, has arrested 2 lecturers of the Kwara State College of Health Technology, OFA, and 28 others over alleged involvement in internet fraud. In a statement on Monday, the EFCC said the suspects were arrested following intelligence gathered by its operatives. The 2 lecturers are Abdullahi Opashola and Adebisi Ademola, and 28 other suspects. Items recovered from them include cars, phones, laptops, among others. Efforts are ongoing to arrest an herbalist who is also linked to the alleged crime. At number 6, a coronavirus vaccine developed by China could be ready for the public as early as November, a Chinese official told state television. Chinese manufacturers have been hopeful about development, with companies Sinovac Biotech and Sinopharm even putting their vaccine candidates on display at a trade fair in Beijing this month. Representatives of the firms told Agence France Presse that they hope their vaccines will be approved before phase 3 trials as early as before the end of the year. However, late on Monday, the chief biosafety expert at the Chinese Center for Disease Control told state broadcaster CCTV that a vaccine would be available to the general public around November or December. At number 5, the Nigerian military says troops of Operation Wellstroke neutralized armed bandits, arrested suspected militias, and recovered arms and ammunition in Benue, Nasarawa, and Taraba states. The coordinator, Defense Media Operations, Major General John Enenche, said in a statement that following credible intelligence on the presence of some suspected armed herdsmen in the forest boundary between Benue and Nasarawa states, troops of Sector 1 engaged the bandits in a gunfight on September 14th. In the process, many of the bandits escaped with gunshot wounds, and their camp was subsequently destroyed. The troops of Sector 2 and 4 conducted a joint raid on the possible hideout of remnants of late Ghana's gang in Benue State. 2 armed militias were neutralized and 2 locally made pistols were recovered from them. Enenche said the suspects are currently undergoing preliminary investigation, after which they will be handed over to the police for further action. At number 4, following the federal government's warning about impending floods expected across the country, Ogun State has advised residents in 40 communities in 10 local government areas to relocate. The 40 communities are spread across Abeokuta North, Abeokuta South, Ifo, Obafemi Owode, Shagamu, Ijebu-Ode, Ado-Odo Ota, Yewa South, Ogun Waterside, and Ogun East. Annual Flood Outlook had predicted that 28 states, including the FCT, will experience high or moderate flooding this year. The Ogun State Commissioner for Environment, Abiodun Abudu, said some residents of the listed communities have built their homes on waterways, increasing their proneness to flooding. At number 3, the Emir of Biu, Mai Umar Mustafa Aliu, is dead. Sources disclosed that he died peacefully in his sleep in the early hours of Tuesday in his palace. The death of the Emir has also been confirmed by the Borno State government through the Commissioner for Home Affairs, Information and Culture, Alhaji Babako Abajato. The Emir, who was appointed in June 1989, died at the age of 80. He was the district head of Biu town from 1975 to 1989 before he emerged the Emir. He was buried at about 2 p.m. on Tuesday. Reacting to his death, President Buhari sent condolences to both the Borno State government and the people of Biu Emirate, stating that the late Emir would continually be remembered by the people of the northeast region of the country. At number 2, President Buhari's praise singer Kahutu has received 57 million naira from supporters to release the new song for the president. According to Sahara reporters, the singer Buhari Kahutu got the funds less than 48 hours after asking for money to release a song for the president. Kahutu had on Friday begged for money in a video on social media, asking each person to donate 1,000 naira before he releases the song. He had also said financing the new song would show that there was no suffering in the country and that Buhari's government was doing well. Some supporters of the president made donations and shared evidence of payment on social media. Some wealthy northerners and Buhari supporters also allegedly donated huge sums for the release of the song. Finally, at number 1, Nigeria's inflation rate has recorded its biggest increase so far this year, rising to 13.22% in August. This was contained in the National Bureau of Statistics data released on Tuesday. The Bureau said the 13.22% inflation rate is the highest since April 2018. The Composite Food Index rose by 16% in August, compared to 15.48% in July. The NBS says the rise in the food index was caused by the increases in prices of bread and cereals, potatoes, yam and other tubers, meat, fish, fruits, oils and fats and vegetables. Always remember to wear your mask, wash your hands and stay safe. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.